Huh. Hmm. Okay. Uh, are we live? Okay, we are live. I wonder if there's a way I can see YouTube chat. Hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna wait till some people show up. Hi! Welcome in! I'm gonna wait to see if anyone else joins in. How's your day going? Hi, Mimi! How's your day going? How's everything going? Like, do anything fun today? Poopy, I'm sorry. I hope things get better for you. You burnt your arm? Are you okay? It's not too bad. I get that. You should definitely do some like self-care on it to make sure that nothing like happens. If it makes you feel any better, I cut my thumb on a table yesterday. I don't know how I did it, but I did. I was just doing my job and whoop, there goes like half the skin on my thumb and I'm like, oh shit. You put some aloe gel on it? That's good. This is part 3 of my Doki Doki series. Is thumb okay? Thumb is... I think it's infected, but it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Does it look kind of gross? Yeah. Is it kind of like red and it hurts? Yeesh. But it'll be fine. It's just a cut. So anyway, what's your favorite character out of the series? I forgot all of their names already. It's been a few days since I've played the game. Get it checked out if I need to? Yeah, if it gets too bad, I'll go to the doctor. If I don't find it, like, procrastinate. Because I am terrified of doctors. Last time I went, they jabbed me a needle into my arm and I cried. It was awful. Yuri is your favorite character? I don't remember. Wait, Yuri's the purple-haired one, right? Yeah, that's my favorite character. Character too, that's what I meant to say. This one right here, right? That's Yuri? She's my favorite. She reminds me of Komi from Komi Can't Communicate. Well, I'm not sure if anyone else is gonna join. Ah, fuck, I gotta go into the quick saves. Because I pressed new game, didn't I? Damn. Is there a way I can go back? I'm pressing X. Ah. Long ponytail is Monica, purple hair is Yuri, pink pigtail is Natsuki, red bow is Sayori. I can't believe I have to go and do all this shit again before I can go back to the saves. I don't give a fuck. Let me go back to where I was. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Ah. I don't. There's so many. Wait, what? Ah! What the fuck? History. Is that load again? 328. I think that's where we were at last. Yes. Is it gonna... I do not want to redo all of this shit. You made it this time? Welcome in, Coke! I have to go and find exactly where I was because I've already lost all of my fucking progress. I am so sad. My brother or Mimi's brother? Because ain't no way my brother was in VC with anyone. My brother is a goof. He's very annoying. But then again, all siblings find their siblings annoying, you know? Hi, Becca. Welcome in. I've got to find exactly where I was. I've lost it. You think your brother's loud? You should meet my brother. Actually, no. I hope you never meet my brother. My brother's so fucking annoying. I think y'all met him like once. Maybe. I don't know who the fuck met him, but I was in VC one time at my mom's house, and he was very much loud. And then I had to go and do a bunch of fucking, like, reading and writing poems and shit. I lost my save, and now I have to go and do this. How the fuck do I wind up doing this every time? Do I just forget to save my game? I've never pressed spacebar so much in my life. If I had $1 for every time I pressed spacebar today, I would have a bunch of dollars. You can't type for shit? Me neither. Thank you for hanging out with us, Coke. You have a great night. Appreciate the support. Now I gotta go through the poem again. We're gonna pick random words. There. We have a poem. And now back to spamming this fucking spacebar. I had coffee, but I drank it all. I don't think I've got any more snacks either. I'm not worried about it. I feel like my streams are getting earlier and earlier because my first stream was like 11 o'clock at night, and then it was like 10:30, and now it's 9:30. So it just gets earlier by an hour every time. I like Yuri's smile. Do we voice act this, or do we just go at it and just goof and gaff with it? I could do an Elmo impression the whole time, just be like, reading the lines as Elmo. It would have been perfect for April Fools, but I was working. Damn. Mimi calling you Beba makes your day? It's a cute nickname, so... I don't know why, but I want to cut Yuri's hair. It'd be fun to cut her hair. She's got so much of it. Got Big Begba is best name? Hell yeah. We're just gonna go and we're gonna go through the list. Nom 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 nom. I watched Wish for the first time tonight, and honestly... Okay, honest thoughts about the movie. The animation was beautiful, but the music was mid. Genuinely think I liked one song in the whole movie. I did, however, like the storyline, but I feel like they had something missing from it, and it could have been better. Like, it was like, how do I explain it? It was like, the movie was lacking something. And honestly, the voice acting, some of it was really good. And then some of it was, you could definitely tell that they hired a regular, like, actor to play a voice actor. And that's not the best choice when it comes to animated films. It's a big cash grab thing, but oftentimes it doesn't even work because animated films are its own kind of art. Disney has been failing with the newer movies and the remakes. That is so true. When it comes to some things, like, when it comes to the shows, they've got great shows coming out. They've got Moon Girl and the Devil Dinosaur. That show genuinely was so good. The animation was creative. The storyline was amazing. The representation in different aspects, like, they had a whole episode on how to take care of your hair and stuff. And then they also had, like, in a different series, like, not different series, they had, like, a different season that dealt with trauma and panic attacks, and as someone who has dealt with those, like, it genuinely, seeing that represented accurately, really did make me feel a lot less alone. You like pre-Victorian and Victorian movies and TV shows? You haven't seen Disney make one? You should watch The Black Cauldron. That is right up your alley. You hate that you've been changing characters' races. Before I continue, I'm not racist, I promise, but changing old characters instead of making new ones with more story would be so much better. But instead they're changing up older stories to make their image better for diversity and inclusion. You bring up a great topic, Mimi, because honestly, it's a mixed feeling for me. Let me explain. So, for me, I genuinely wish that we could get better stories. But when it comes to a lot of different aspects, like creating series and movies and stuff, a lot of the times they'll hire whoever fits the role the best. But sometimes they'll hire to make themselves look better. And for one of the films that I see in an aspect of that, for like fitting the role. Huh? Black what? The Black Cauldron. It is such a good movie. It's actually one of my favorite films Disney's ever created. The only thing I hated about The Black Cauldron was actually the ending. And I can't spoil it if you're gonna watch it. But it was so damn good. The atmosphere, the tension, the story itself, the voice acting, the way the animation can make the shivers go up your spine. It's just delicious. And don't get me wrong, it's amazing that they're working on that for their movies. But come on, make something new and unique instead of pulling up old shit and changing it to benefit their image. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Like, one of my favorite characters actually it was in the Little Mermaid series, not the movie, but the series. It was this 1990s series that they came out with, and her name was Gabriella, or Gabrielle, or something like that. It was Gabrielle, I think. And she was this, deaf and mute mermaid, and she used sign language, and she had an interpreter, and she was, like, the most beautiful character that I'd seen in Disney. She was like this pink mermaid, and I adored her growing up. So, yeah, they can create new characters and create diversity without going and changing main characters. But at the same time, if somebody is fit for the role, I don't see why they can't give that role to them. Like Halle Bailey, she was an amazing actress. She had a great voice, and I loved her in The Little Mermaid. That's honestly the truth. But when we've got, like, cash grab series, like, there was no need to remake a lot of the movies that they're remaking. Like, for instance, they did not need to mess with Dumbo. Honestly, I was so fucking mad when they fucked up Dumbo. Because the 1942 film has a special place in my heart because that's the only movie that I would watch as a kid. Like, when I was a baby, my mom would have to put that movie on for me to go to bed. And I never actually went to sleep. It's probably the start of the fact that I never fucking sleep. For real, like, it works for both teams, then they go for it, but at least they try to produce something fresh. Just remaking the same thing over and over is getting older and unoriginal. I do agree with that. Okay, so it looks like we're caught up, maybe? Yeah. It looks like we're caught up in the game. But yeah, I definitely do agree with that. If you want to see a damn good show, though, watch Gargoyles. The animation, the voice acting. It was made in 1994, but it is one of my favorite Disney shows. The hate for Halle being casted as Ariel wasn't it. You are absolutely correct. I was like, why? Why are we hating on this girl? She literally just got casted for a role that she fit really well. Bro? Bro what? You love... Someone else here has watched Gargoyles? Oh my god! I could talk about it so much. Like, my favorite character, and I'm gonna be basic in this shit. I'm gonna be such a basic bitch and say that it was Lisa. Like, she was a cop. She was like... She was so cool. Like, the way they went about her character, she was like... She was not corrupt in being a cop. But at the same time, she actually went and she fought for what was right. And like, I'd never seen a Disney show go out of their way to make such an intricate storyline, including history and fantasy and action, and like, it was so good. And like, I think the only thing I did not like in the series was that, honestly, they should have ended it at season 3. Season 4 was a wreck. So basically what we've got here for Doki Doki is Sayori was like, oh, I'm just glad you're here. And like, I'm like, Ethan's like, that's a pretty simple thing to be in a good mood about. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
You named your and your brother's turtle Goliath and Angela? Oh my god, I love that! I had a turtle named Timmy. I got it for my 7th birthday.
Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Oh, you're having a girls' day on Friday after work? I hope you have so much fun. I'm not allowed at the girls' days anymore. I've been outcasted, ostracized. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Oh, I hope you have fun. Tell them I said happy birthday. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Wow! Fucking gold digger. I knew it! I could see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair! How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So, either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that leaves only one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Oh, wait, no, that's my line. Ethan, girls plus Ethan day? Hell yeah, hell yeah! I can go to a girls' day. Fuck yeah! I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Ethan to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved in like that, Sayori? Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after playing that mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution.
Did I just...
I don't know why I can't fucking read today. We're getting our nails done first. Hell yeah, let me get like some acrylics. Maybe I'll stop biting my nails. I didn't mean that. I just got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. You want to get black acrylic nails to poke people? Hell yeah, hell yeah. My sister in high school, she used to take her nails and she would like sharpen them and like scratch people with them. It was very weird. I mean, it wasn't to the point where she could hurt anyone, but she did it mainly as a joke. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
What? Ah! Ow! What was... A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. I don't want a giant cookie thrown at me. The fuck? Who's throwing giant cookies? Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one time almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you though, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oh. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot, just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Where do I get a cookie? When do I get cookies? Can someone DoorDash me some cookies? No, I'm just playing.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Cheese. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why did you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori bit into Natsuki's cookie? What the fuck? Maybe tomorrow? Cool.
Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Kiki. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Really.
Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Well, that's suspicious. Why isn't the club leader at the club?
She's gonna kill someone. I don't trust her. I've been saying it since the beginning. I don't trust her. She's a serial killer. That's why she's absent. She murdered someone.
Where's Monica anyway?
Exactly. Where's Monica? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's because she's killing someone.
I don't trust you. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind. What held you up anyway? Can't talk, your phone is dying, but you're watching on your PlayStation? Oh, okay. Thank you for hanging out with us. Welcome in. Well, my last class today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Yeah, no, I fully believe this bitch murdered somebody. She pulled a Yuki. I don't trust her. She's got the pink hair. She's got the white bow. I don't fucking trust her. Something a little spooky is off with her. I don't trust her at all. You would have heard the bell ring. Oh.
You would have heard the bell ring at least.
Yeah, that's specific. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't know why the fuck I can't read tonight. Like, holy shit. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. There it is again! There it is again. I don't trust you. Any character that says it smiles sweetly, it's a red flag. I didn't mean to put any pressure on you or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. I would like a giant cookie. Is that potato? Oh my god, hey Potato, welcome in! Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ha! That's me in 7th grade! But Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? I want some tea. That's you. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Yep, me in 7th grade. And apparently Potato. That's a joke. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind that with a filter instead. Ah, the good old Brita filter. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Ooh, fancy. The closet isn't glass, I swear. Oh my god, the closet is glass. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also... Oh wait, I already read that. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just... Yuri was gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, will you please mind your own business for once? Or do you want me to tell... Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Ethan in our club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Ethan. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Lego! Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead to the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Ethan, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as what you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't hide them away. But you always amplify the things in your head. Your mind turns into a light rain shower, into a hurricane. No, wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Ethan, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. My Siri just went off on me. You smell jealousy? You hope nothing bad happens to Yuri? I hope nothing bad happens to Yuri too. Is Monica gonna fucking kill her? I don't trust Monica. I think she's gonna fucking kill someone. She just gives off those vibes. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm going to be right back. Oh, did someone join? Welcome in. You never saw it? I've never played this game before. This is my first walkthrough. Ruh-roh? Potato, don't spoil anything! This is, like, genuinely my first ever full playthrough, and I'm streaming it with you guys so that, like, we have an experience. I think it's fun. Getting to see new things, and not just by myself, but with other people who genuinely enjoy the same things I do. And I'm really enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun so far. And getting to interact with you guys while I play it, it's so fun, genuinely. But now I shall go get me some water because my throat says I need water. Aquaman drowns? Oh my god, not Aquaman! He's my favorite character! BRB. Have made a return. You're so cold. Go get a blankie. I have water now. Rep Ethan 20 something to 2024. He went to get some water and never came back. We all miss him. It's like that sometimes. I miss him too. You hate the Midwest? I've never been to the Midwest, so I have no opinion on it. Ethan was a great friend to us all, but tonight we will celebrate his death. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. Ethan, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. That is fucking hot. Why are you British all of a sudden? I'm half British. Thanks to me, Mom. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when making tea for others. even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts doing a little humming to herself. Aw. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Cup of tea? You love your mom, she cares? I'm so happy for you, that's wonderful. We stand a loving mom here. Common Mom W. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. A random tea fact. Ooh, I love tea facts. Gimme. Do you know the green tea to oolong tea to black tea is the oxidation of the oxygen reacting with the leaf? As the longer it reacts, the darker it gets. Ooh. Source, I'm Chinese. Alright. That's interesting though. I like that fact. Thank you. Check back in tomorrow for tea facts with potato. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't know if I could keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. Do you mind if I sit on the floor today? Huh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Oh, I have back pain too, but that's because I fucking slouch a lot. Speaking of, I'm slouching right now. I need to do a posture check. Whew. I am sleepy. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Your posture. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolates as well. I'm jealous. I want chocolate. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. By the way, my favorite Monster High ghouls are Spectra Elizabeth and Ari Huntington. I know about Spectra and Elizabeth, but I'm not sure who Ari is. But I do love Spectra and Elizabeth. Is Ari from the second gen? Because if it's from the second gen, I did not. I purged that shit from my memory. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Get a cup of tea to wake you up? I got me some water. I might get me some coffee though, because I am sleepy and it is 10:25, which is unusual time for me to be sleepy. Ari is G2 Spectra replacement? Oh, so Spectra's not even in the second generation. Great. That tells me everything I need to know about it. I think I only validate G1 and G3 in my brain. No offense if you like G2, I don't fuck with it. I take it, and since it'll go well with the tea, Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Hi, Green! Welcome in! G2 is something else? Oh, absolutely. I will never be able to watch Monster High G2. I would rather purge my own brain from knowing it exists. Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. I love tea. Do you know tea was invented in South China? It was first eaten like a salad. Then after they dried it into a block of tea, break it off to boil, finally loose leaf tea, where it is just dried individual tea at a higher grade. Ooh, more tea fat. Hell yeah. The animation is just no for G2, but it has the G1 VAS. Well, in the tea bag use lowest quality tea, and this is why it's the cheapest, but it also tastes really bad. I get that. Sorry I wasn't dropping by earlier, I was doing something. That's okay, thank you for joining us now, I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a great time. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and honestly, my favorite character so far is Yuri, and, like, she reminds me of Komi from Komi Can't Communicate. VAS equals voice actors? Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me that. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Oh, jeez. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Hell yeah! I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Green, you going to leaf tea facts? Bro, this game traumatized me at a young age. This is my first playthrough of the game. This is going to be the green I would be growing in YHS to sell. Tea leaves? Oh yes, let me just sell them tea leaves. But yeah, slowly I'm going through the game, and I'm streaming the series. This is part 3. Part 1 and 2 are already on my channel if you want to check it out later. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. First time, good luck? Thank you! So far, I feel like Monica is going to be a murderer. She just gives off the vibes. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. In that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Okay. I guess we give her the chocolate. It's looking weird. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she's needing to confirm what just happened. Oh. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. It's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. So, like, they're just feeding chocolate to each other? What the fuck? Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. Oh jeez. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Ah yes, another chocolate. Thank you, Monica. Thank you. Oh, more tea facts? Do you know oolong and black tea is actually good for your heart and lowers blood pressure, but only if you don't add cream or sugar, but maybe add a little if it's too bitter? When they smell the roasting coffee bean, they like it and say something that smells good so can't be evil? I like coffee over tea. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts her back. It's time to share poems. You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. I can't fucking read tonight. Yeah, that's what buddies do. Feed chocolate to each other as we look into each other's eyes. I have never once just fed my buddy chocolate while looking deeply into my buddy's eyes. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up so much without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's take a vote. Who do we want to pick? Should we do Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Why don't you try it? Yeah, let me just call up one of my buddies, ask him if he wants to, like, eat chocolate from my hand. Hell no. Yuri, can we get other votes? Don't pick me because I got anxiety. Oh yeah, let me just hit up Becca. Hey, do you want to eat some chocolates from my hands? Hell no. So, alright, potato. Nah, bro. We'll pick Yuri because that's literally the only person mentioned in chat. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Ethan, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. Platonic, of course. I hope it's platonic. You did a good job at explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer her that patience. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. Ethan got that riz? Hell yeah. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Ah, yes. More poem reading. The raccoon. Let me get in my dramatic voice real quick. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects it so much that much more light off of my cutting knife. Oh. The moon Damn, I can't fucking read. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlov conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Wait, am I the raccoon? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it makes me feel to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Ethan?
Well, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
Ethan, use your Riz? I don't know how. It just happens, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna take another sip of water.
The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Hat mood.
I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I know.
Writing, listening, there aren't many people like you.
Oh, I know that. That's exaggerating a little bit. No, it's really not.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Just for a moment, her timidness, oh my god, timidness seems to disappear. I'm trying so hard to be able to read, and I see the words, and they process in my brain, but the words don't exit my mouth properly. Who should I show my poem to next? Mimi's the fourth person potato. Who should I show my poem to next? Should it be Sayori, Natsuki, or Monica? I'll just pick one. I just clicked one.
Well, it's not any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew. Phew what? Oh. Monica? I done picked down. Well, anything that's not a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you...
Wait, maybe that was a compliment?
Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
So Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
I fucking hate this bitch. She's so annoying.
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Example A. Like, she's unnecessarily mean. That was a little unnecessarily necessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like a letting go of a balloon. You could say we take each other, like, why can't I fucking breathe? You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess... Oh, right. I have to read it.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talked about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. This girl is a 10, but she likes spiders. You like spiders, Becca? I don't like spiders. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I'm not gonna sit there and, like, get mad because someone else likes spiders.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you.
Ethan aggressively started to write poem about not liking spiders. Oh yeah, let me just type out, I hate spiders. No, I'm just, nah, bro. I unironically watched Locust the Spider when it came out on YouTube. Who knows how many years ago.
But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy?
Right there. That is one of my life's philosophies right there. As long as it makes you happy and it doesn't hurt yourself or anyone else, you should be allowed to enjoy it. I've been saying that for fucking years.
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words. Lucas the spider is a cute spider? Absolutely. I love Lucas the spider. I guess
I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people feel, or to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
Ooh. Who should I show my poem to next? Now that we're down to 2 choices, I think this would be a perfect time to flip a coin. Do I have any coins? I have a quarter. Heads or tails? Let's do heads for Sayori and tails for Monica. Oh shit. It's landed on tails. I guess we're gonna show Monica next. Ah, y'all both said Sayori after I picked Monica. Fuck. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is much better than the last one I read. Just wondering if you've been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style. I guess so. You can't deny that she's really talented. Yeah, totally. Angry pitchfork? Oh my god. Not the pitchforks! I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. It's like a light goes on inside her. Uh-huh. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversations out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside of that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. Still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Ooh. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking and screeching and piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. Oh, that's interesting. It's more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. You dislike Monica? I don't trust Monica. She needs to take a chill pill? Yeah, I don't like her. Something about her gives me weird vibes. She's gonna be a serial killer or something. I never said that. It's just kind of a thing that's never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my... Oh, that's her line. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes them feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tips of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait. That feels like foreshadowing. That feels like foreshadowing. Something's off. I don't trust you. You're gonna kill someone. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening! That was off. That was weird. That was real weird. That fourth wall break did not fit there. Something's off. And I know it. Alright, let's go to Sayori. Let's see what's up with her. Since this is everyone's favorite character here. Besides Mimi. Mimi likes Yuri. Which, honestly, valid. I love Yuri. Poor Satori? Poor Sayori? What did Monica fucking kill Sayori? Is that... I bet Monica fucking killed Sayori.
Oh, I like this one, Ethan. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's just why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing style you like in the first place. No spoilers? Good. No spoilers.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. I don't don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. That's foreshadowing! That is foreshadowing. That's way too much foreshadowing for this character. Monica's gonna fucking murder her. That's exactly. I'm betting my bet. That's what I'm betting. I'm betting my bet. Monica's gonna fucking kill her.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Well, sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And it makes a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down then. You could read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. Huh. Gotta get some more water. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and my forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in a bottles, all in a roll. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. It blows dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them in front of the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow. Holy crap. That was dark. Is she okay? You okay, buddy? Damn. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. That seems like some more... that seems like some more foreshadowing. Is she gonna die? Wait. Monika's gonna fucking kill her. But I'm starting to really doubt that now because that poem sounded really sad. Is she sad? Is she gonna... No. She better fucking not. She better fucking not. I'm scared. Foreshadowing is crazy. Ah, jeez. I'm nervous now. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes, it makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't do really well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've decided some pamphlets we can give out during the event. She's fine, 100%. You're crocheting something for your Monster High collection? That's so cool! As an experienced veteran who has played this game, I am lying. She is fine, it's fine. I don't trust you. I don't trust that. Something's gonna happen. Monika's gonna either kill somebody or she's gonna do something she don't need to do. I'm very nervous.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for the event.
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing.
Performing?
But... Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Not the lit, it's the club, bro. Ooh. It's the club. The literature club. Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them? To inspire them to find the same feeling that has brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes... And all it... I forgot how to English. Oh my god. I've been crocheting for years because of your grandma. It's a close hobby we have in common. That's really cool. My sister crochets. She actually sells clothes and stuff. It's really cool. You wouldn't mind joining the science club? Might as well cause some mischief. You have a biology club? That's cool. My school had an art club. I was in the art club. But it was only in my senior year that it got established. And then the year after, they had an art class after I'd been begging them for years. So they only got an art class after I fucking graduated, and I was so fucking mad about it. And I felt all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. Don't you think? I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Thanks, Natsuki. How about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna be practicing reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Well, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem that she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Oh, I guess I had to, clear my throat for that piece. I don't fucking know. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. College? Yeah. They get a lot of cool clubs in college from what I've heard. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Huh? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called The After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up for me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we may have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. College is really hard. I've heard that before too. I see.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Ethan liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poems, it fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite well with that kind of delivery.
I don't understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Ethan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway.
Might as well let
Ethan's lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine. It's fine. I might as well go and get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, I finish. I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it too much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a deep breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want in front of other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I thought it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that all of you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should have probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too, it doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. You're making a small baby blanket? Ooh. I actually tried to learn crocheting, but I couldn't do it. I think that's the one thing that I could not do that is creative. Because I've tried so hard to learn it, and I couldn't get the hang of it. I don't know, it just did not come to me at all. I even looked up tutorials on YouTube and I was like, well, I've got other things I could do. Okay everyone, I think that's just about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. Then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
Can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I will be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Ethan, you don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's just go already. Your phone is charged and you can talk now? Yay! I'm so happy for you. We love a full charged phone. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
How would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Ah, shit, I think I missed a choice. Oh no? You're saying, no. What you mean, oh no? Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Is she... I think she's gonna do something. Oh no. Girly pup. I know I said that you were annoying, but please don't do anything drastic. Don't do anything you're gonna regret. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. Sayori's worst enemy is herself. Felt that. Shush. What are we shushing? But it was kind of her fault for chopping me with such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Alright, so we've gotten to a great stopping point. She's gonna be fine, it's gonna be alright. One of these scenes don't make me sleep. Don't worry. So, what do we think so far? Becca, should we warn him then? Do I want to know? No? Don't? Okay. So what do we think so far? How are we feeling about the series? Honestly, so far, the characters are all interesting. They're very unique. And I gotta say, I really like Yuri. Yuri is very, like, how would I describe her? She's very Homie can't communicate coded. Very quiet and timid, and she seems like she's very passionate about things too. And it's really cool to see someone so timid, very passionate about things. Potato scran with you? Okay. I'm very nervous now. But yeah, I do like the series so far. It's a lot of fun. Genuinely am enjoying it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. I genuinely do appreciate it. I'm having so much fun.